Aha!
How can it take 3 hours to sweep down 2 benches, sweep the floor? Engine's out, front end's back on, ish. Got some steel packers now I've made between the front of the subframe and the back of the front valance each side. I'll trim down that engine mount in there a little bit to allow the front end to sit back a bit. Don't think I'm needed to really, but that inner wing is sitting pretty good. But this one is tipping forward. Which makes me think that needs to be packed out a little bit more. Yeah, so we've got the front end panel off. You can see the grinding down I've done just to flatten off this front end there, and there's the hole that'll hold the front end on. Done the same there. We'll still need to pack that front end off. So there's the front end. Got a few modifications I need to do. There's those. A couple of packers there. When I cut off this bracket, I'm not happy with the fact that this isn't solid, so I'm going to trim that down and re-weld on part of it to form that box. And I'm of the opinion that this front end would be in a better position if it was up slightly, or at least give me some adjustment for it to move up and down. So I might just slot ever so slightly these holes here just to give me a little bit of adjustment. Well, the valance is all, well, the front panel is all prepped, ready for welding. So what we've got is, I've slightly elongated this bottom mounting point just so I can push the front panel up a little bit. These bits have been cut off there because I want to turn this back into a stronger box there, so I'll try and weld through there, weld through some open holes, drilled some plug weld holes there for hopefully attaching the inner wing. Similarly there, I want to cut that one off or drill the spot weld out because that was there, and I need to move that over there just to pick up that inner wing, which is kicking in at a bit of a unnormal angle. So just a little bit of welding, and I've cut out that area there where the exhaust pipe will clash when it needs to come down. Nice, all boxed off, mounting points back to full strength, sorted. Little bracket moved over. Tick. Well, I've not sat in here for a while. God, when was it? I can't remember the last time I was in here. Well, it was last year. So I need to get this started if I'm going to Himley, which will be a week on Sunday, 8th of May. So I need to do a bit of a service on this. Check the oil, check the water, check all the Jubilee clips, make sure the rubber hasn't perished and rotted away. Yeah, just give it a bit of a once over if I'm taking it out. But let's get out if I can. Keep forgetting how low down it is, especially with these little 10-inch steelies on. I love my little blue machine. Yeah, give that a once over, I think. Little 1275. Nice. The other good news is I've got the front end all fixed in place, and it fits like an absolute dream. So I've managed to get the front end bolted on through the modified subframe. I've stuck a spirit level on the cross member there, and it's dead level, and I've stuck spirit levels wherever I can on the front end, and it's dead level. Everything seems parallel across the front. The bonnet fit is with a little bit of jiggery pokery. I think that just needs to come a bit more over that way. Happy with that. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with these. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the door gap. I'm happy with the sweep of the arch all the way around. Door gap seam. Workable everywhere else. Come round to my dodgy end. Happy with all this around here. Bonnet gap, scuttle gap, A panel, hold it in place. Not too bad, workable. With that little modification for the 6mm height cock up I made there, so weld a little piece in there and you won't even notice. That inner wing gap has opened up a fraction, so I was a bit overzealous with this driver's side, so I need to do a bit of weld filling in there, but I can manage that. The other side underneath, which I forgot to show, that needs maybe just a slither off it actually. Let's open this bonnet up. So coming inside the chamber, you can see I've sat the inner wings on the other side of that bracket. Which is good, and it looks quite stock, almost, that inner wing there from this vantage point. What I've managed to save a couple of little brackets, just got a couple of little mods to do on that inner wing there, and that doesn't look too bad from this side. So yeah, I've got to do a modification on the bulkhead there to strengthen up for the exit of the clutch cable off the top of the pedal. Need to figure out the modification I've got to do for the throttle pedal at the top to accept the micro cable. Not really seen much of advice out there on that. I had to cut off that engine steady part there. It was interfering with the inlet manifold. I'll have my heater matrix pipework coming through there, and some little through bulkhead adapters. That bracket just needs a little bit of fine tuning there at the back, just to make it a little bit more. Put the bolts in the wrong way around because I can't get them out once the subframe's in, so I've got to spin those babies round and maybe just strengthen that rectangular tube up a little bit, stop it crushing when it's vibrating and bouncing about. Yeah, it's a bit hit and miss down there on the bobbly welds on the subframe. Same for this side. Hard to see, but there's no packers in there now. Didn't need them in the end after buggering around. So yeah, all good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Been a good day. Need to start taking it back apart and get those inner wings welded on at last. I feel like I'm getting somewhere when the welder starts coming out and attaching fresh metal. So, magic.